A terrifying alert from the Olmsted County Sheriff's Office today after a young man was pulled over near Stewartville by someone claiming to be a Rochester police officer.
Fortunately, in this incident, no one was hurt, but the police impersonator is still out there with the potential to strike again. The victim said the fake officer was driving a 2016 black Ford Explorer with a light rack flashing red and blue. Rochester Police was written in white letters on both sides of the vehicle.
The victim described the man as being a white male, 20 to 30 years old, 6 feet 2 inches tall with an athletic build. He had a short black beard and a baseball cap that said Rochester Police. The man had a noticeable rose neck tattoo and a scar on his eyebrow. He was reportedly wearing a belt with magazines and ammunition on it, in addition to a green taser gun. KGTC's Barrett Leone looked into this a little deeper and brings us traffic stop safety tips.
Now, with this incident, we don't know what the fake officer's intentions were, but here are some safety tips to help you navigate a potentially life-threatening situation.
Imagine this. It's 1 a.m. and you're driving alone. Then you see it, flashing lights. You're getting pulled over.
Now, you do have 3 legal obligations during a traffic stop. The first is you must stop. The second is you must provide a driver's license and proof of insurance upon an officer's request. And third, you must wait to leave until an officer gives you permission to do so.
While pulling over, make sure to stop at a place that's safe for both you and the officer.
If you are getting pulled over, we ask that you, of course, that you do pull over immediately.
But what if you're in a rural area without another soul in sight?
It's hard when you're out in rural areas. You know, if you're closer to the city, it'd be okay to go to a more public place.
You may have read or heard that you can wait to pull over once you're in a public area regardless of where you are when police try to stop you.
However, after speaking with a local defense attorney, he tells us that even if you indicate you're about to pull over by slowing down and turning your flashers on, you could be charged with attempting to flee an officer.
But something in your gut tells you this isn't right. If something feels off, call 911 and tell the dispatcher your situation.
If it's a legitimate officer, dispatch should be able to verify, yes, that is an officer that's working right now. He's out on a traffic stop in the area you're describing.
But remember, in Minnesota, we're hands-free, which could be an issue after the fact.
I always say better safe than sorry.
Well, Sergeant Schuler said that Rochester police officers do sometimes patrol areas outside of the city, so it would not be unusual to see one in the Stewartville area. But once again, report any suspicious activity immediately to police by calling 911 or the county's non-emergency line. The number is on the screen there, 328-6800.